All right, everyone. Here we are with ticker symbol HYLN, Hyliion Holdings Corp. Before it was previously known as SHLL, Tortoise Acquisition Inc. Before the merger. Now, ever since it merged, Tortoise Acquisition is now Hyliion. It was previously SHLL, and now it's HYLN ticker symbol, right? HYLN stock, and before it was SHLL stock. Now, as we jump into this chart, I want to say welcome to all my first-time viewers and investors. Welcome to my channel, Invest for Tomorrow. And to all my subscribers, welcome back. So it has been in a bearish run. It finally broke through the 50-day moving average, looking bullish, right? Reached highs here of 25.31, but the bulls needed a breakthrough resistance, which was 24.78, to reach newer highs. Well, this actually started to level off. It's slightly above the 50-day moving average, and now it broke through it. The bears again are starting to dominate, and we're going to move our support and resistance to their new locations. This is pretty close, our support level to the current price, and our resistance, the highest point before it fell. Now, the 50-day moving average is important, and that is 2311. 2311 is the 50-day moving average. If we're below it, the bears are in control. If we're above it, the bulls are in control. So for Hyliion to go ahead, right, this stock to go ahead and get back into bullish territory, the bulls need to break through 2311 for Hyliion to get back into bullish territory. We're currently in bearish territory, and the bears are trying to dominate. So for the bears to continue tearing this one down, they need to break through 2212, and honestly, that is the lowest point reached, fairly closely the lowest point reached since this bearish run. One of the other lowest points is right here, and it's not that far from it at 2206. We're literally 6 cents away from it. If it gets broken through, this could be well on its way to newer lows and newer resistance levels. As we see it live right now, it just broke through it at 2210. So our next point is actually 2206. That is our true support, 2206. That's going to be based off of the lowest point seen in the bearish run, and it just broke through it live. That is the lowest point that this stock has reached since October 16th, and we're on our way to newer lows. If it breaks through 2206, I'd pay very close attention to how quickly this is hitting newer lows. How quickly is it moving down? Are the bulls trying to reappear to bring Hyliion back up? Or is this going to actually get torn down by the bears, moving further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction? So for the bulls to reappear and start having bullish territory control again over this one, they need to bring Hyliion over the 50-day moving average. It's super important to have this stock, HYLN, above the 50-day moving average so it can be back in bullish territory. Now, for them to pull away from it and start to reach newer highs and newer resistance levels, they need to break through 2345, turn that into a support, and start to reach newer levels of resistance and newer highs. So bullish territory is important, but for the bulls to actually bring Hyliion up to newer levels of resistance, they need to break through 2345 and turn that into a support. Super important for the bulls. They need to do that so that this can start to reach newer highs and newer levels of resistance. I hope that with these cues, you guys are well prepared for tomorrow's trading day. As always, if you found this video helpful and informative, please do so and subscribe. Don't forget to click on the bell to turn on all notifications and not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community. And don't forget to hit that like button to let me know you'll watch this video. At the end of this video, there's going to be a pop-up video. In that video, I talk about the S&P 500 and how it's been rising several points on scheduled dates. What is it that's making it rise up those points? Well, on those scheduled dates are the dates of the Federal Reserve pump dates. I show it in the charts, and I show it also in the S&P 500 charts, how it's reacting, and the charts speak for themselves. It's not a strategy that's going to guarantee you profit. I'm not there to tell you to buy, sell, or hold anything. I'm just here to inform every investor that there's an opportunity to maximize profits and minimize losses. So what does it mean for us that the S&P 500 is rising? Several points. Well, if it's rising several points, there's individual ticker symbols rising up with it. That's good news for us because as investors, there's an opportunity to maximize profits. Obviously, you have to do your due diligence, you have to do your research, but these ticker symbols are actually rising anywhere from 30 cents to $3 per share. And some are probably rising even more. But on average, I've seen 30 cents to $3 per share. And I know it may not seem like a lot, but per share, that does add up. And like I always say, if you put $1 into the market and you receive back $2, your initial investment has grown. And that's what it's all about. We're all here to learn how to maximize profits, learn and grow together, and proceed with becoming more profitable investors. Now, in that video, like I said, I talk about those two different things based off the charts. The charts are showing it. This is an opportunity, whether the market's going down or it's going up, to make profits for as long as the Federal Reserve continues to pump the market. If they're already doing it, why not ride those waves? Check out the video. It's very informative, and there's a lot of great information in there. And if you're a first-time viewer and you still don't feel ready to subscribe, check out that video. And if you find that worthwhile, click on that subscribe button and don't forget to click on the bell, because that other video is my weekly series, and these videos that are chart analysis I do daily. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. So the video that I was talking about that's going to be at the end of this video, I just wanted to do a little quick video on me circling the last several pump dates and how it's reacted. And the last three were a little bit weaker than I've usually seen, because in the past they would actually rise up more, and we can see it here, as you can see how it was rising to those highs. But one of the first ones on the way down, it went from 33.83 all the way up to 34.18, excuse me. That's almost a 40 point jump. And here it went from the 21st being at this low right here of 32.60 all the way up to this high right here on the 22nd of 33.19. I mean, you can see it in my previous videos on the dates and stuff. These are the exact dates. And then it started getting a little weaker here, going from 33.27 all the way up to 33.48, which was a 20 point jump. And here you can see it from 33.98 all the way up to 34.20, which is basically like another 20 to 30 point jump. And the most recent one was one of the weakest ones I've seen, 35 all the way up to 35.27. Again, there's individual ticker symbols. Yes, this is rising several points, but the individual ticker symbols are the ones rising up 30 cents to $3. Now, here we ended the week, and we're going to have to see, and I'm going to do an updated video on how it's going to react for the next one, and will this actually rise up, right? Or will it actually slightly fall, level off, and the date of the pump bring it up and kind of break even? Check out the next video so that we can talk about when's the next pump and what's going to happen possibly with these charts, and also so we can look at what's been going on here and how it looks for the coming weeks and days. Thank you guys again for so much for watching, and let's make some